Hey guys, this is
Jada
and Barry J, and this is part 2 of the video. We are both very long-winded, as we said before, but we put a lot of information in there and a lot of stories.
We had a lot of fun
talking to Heath and Brian and Abby. I think it's kind of cool. You guys are going to see a little bit more of our personality and learn some more stories about our families and things like that. But thank you again for all the questions. Please remember to watch this all the way to the end to get our special little incentive treat.
For you guys. Yes.
So just give us a like, a share, a comment,
and
subscribe, please. That's what's going to make us be able to do a whole lot more of this.
Yeah.
So thank you so much again for
everything.
And
here we go with part 2.
Part 2.
So, you can ask this next one.
Okay, this is from Jeffery Jansen. He says, love your music, love country music. We do too, thank you so much. What is one other style of music you love to sing? You want to answer? You want to go first? Yeah, you go first.
I love, like, standards, like Rosemary Clooney stuff. Things like that. I love singing that kind of business. I've always kind of fantasized that would be an amazing time to have lived and been a performer and get to sing those types of things. And Barry knows I will sometimes just sing out some ridiculous old song and,
I love it.
and do that. I like those old standard songs a lot, and Frank Sinatra and all that good stuff. That's like Dean Martin.
Yeah, fair enough. I love that stuff too. I think for me, well, I don't know. I've been very blessed to be able to do all kinds of different shows. And there's St. Jack again. He's yelling.
Wait.
That's our neighbor donkey. But no, I've been very fortunate enough to do a bunch of different shows, from Latin shows on cruise ships to 50 shows and big band shows and things like that. I love singing all kinds of different music. I think probably one of my favorite types of music is probably in the more blues and jazz. Singing Bonnie Raitt is one of my favorite artists of all time. And I love that slide guitar that she does. Ooh, Lord. But I like that kind of stuff, and I don't know. We haven't really done a whole lot of that. One of my favorite songs to sing out is "Walking in Memphis" by Mark Cohn, and it's I love that song.
He does such a good job.
It's so fun to sing.
I love singing backup with you on that.
I love singing backup with you on everything.
It's a wonderful song. I love that song. Thank you for that question,
Thank you, Jeffrey. All right, let's go to this next one.
Ew. Oh, this is a good one. Ralph Smith asks, how did you decide on the name Songbook? It seems perfect for your show at Dollywood. Keep up the good singing. Love you both. We love you too.
We love you too. Thank you, Ralph.
I know, it's sweet.
We went through a bunch of different names of trying to think what we wanted to do, and for us, Songbook kind of encompasses a whole wealth of not just country music, not just blues music, not just... We're so eclectic in our writing and so eclectic in the way that we sing, but it melds together. Yeah. It just seemed right to say, this is our songbook. This is our compilation of how we feel and what we think, and yeah,
I like that.
It was kind of cool.
It was great. It was mostly him. It was, but we did. We had a bunch of titles together, and we just slowly but surely eliminated and presented Dollywood, I think, with 2 or 3 different options, and they liked Songbook the best. So I was really happy with that. It's been perfect, and we were able to carry it on to Christmas, and I think we'll always be Songbook. So yeah. Thank you for the question.
Thank you.
Let's see. I'm scooching through. Oh, something we have been asked by a few people. I forgot to put it on the frequently asked questions, but we got asked this a little bit. This is by Melinda Leonard. Okay. When are y'all going to start working on a new album?
Well,
yeah, it's a good question.
That is a very good question. Do you want to start? Do you want me to?
I do. Amy also asked the question, Amy Starnes.
Yeah.
So we have got a really cool idea for a new album, which we will work on this year. But we can't tell you. But it's going to be new stuff. It's going to be a different setup than our original album that I think you guys will really enjoy.
Yep.
And but yes, so we've been talking a lot about how to get started on that, and we're going to definitely work on it this year.
Yes.
Hopefully have it ready by the end of the year or next year.
Yep.
For sure, we promise.
We are consistently writing
Yeah.
new material and stuff together.
And having a lot of fun writing together.
Which is awesome. So yes, the answer is yes.
Yes.
We will be working, or we are currently working on our next album. So we just can't give you too much information yet.
We can't do that. Okay, but we're getting there, you guys, so no worries. Oh, next one.
Oh, David Ecret?
Ecret?
E-C-R-E-T, David
We're going to
Ecret?
say Ecret. If we're wrong, we're sorry. You can give us the phonetic pronunciation in
Right.
comments. Asks,
where is your favorite vacation spots?
Disney World.
Yeah?
That's easy. Disney World. I flippin' am such a giant child, and when we can, we going to Disney with our daughter, me and Brian and Abby, is the most fun ever. It is, we said at the beginning, my husband and I, we joke, you kind of have to accept that you're going to join the cult of Disney for the amount of time you're there, and just accept it, fall into it, enjoy it. And that's what we do. We turn into giant dorks and wear ears and
I love it.
Eat too much and ride everything till we're sick. And that's really like super silly, but it's true. That is my very, very favorite vacation spot. Second being Gatlinburg, believe it or not. Brian and Abby and I will do staycations. Yep. We'll go to Gatlinburg for a little while, and we get to go hang out with you there too, which is fun. And we'll bring Heath with us, and we'll play at the museums and all that. So, and Gatlinburg's always so pretty. But yeah, Disney, then Gatlinburg.
Man, that's a hard one for me. I love all kinds of different places. I used to work on cruise ships, so
He's been everywhere.
Sang all over the world. Basically, I've been very blessed to do that. One of my favorite spots, because I learned how to dive. I got my certification in diving in Tahiti, and that's absolutely stunning down there. I love that. I love Cozumel. Here in the States, I don't know. There's nothing like Tennessee. There really is nothing like the Great Smoky Mountains. I've been fortunate enough to be on tour here a lot and go all over the country. There's nothing like Tennessee. I love it. That's why the staycations, as long as we can all just get out and be in the wilderness, if you will, and around all the critters.
Right.
That's it for me. There's nothing like Tennessee.
Hiking a lot.
I do
like
hiking.
To go Cades Cove and
biking.
That. As we're looking at our people, being like, yes, we need to do that soon.
Yes,
yeah, we love it.
But yeah.
Yeah. That's
Thank
nice.
you for that question.
Thank you for that question. Here's the next one from Laura Kreider Patterson.
Okay.
I love this question. If you could sing or play with anyone, who would it be?
Me?
Either of it. Yes, I would play with you.
Yeah.
If I could sing or play with you.
If I could sing or play with anybody.
That was cheesy. I got a cavity. That's what happened.
Yeah.
I just got a cavity.
For me, like I said before, Bonnie Raitt. Bonnie Raitt, if you're listening, please contact Jada Starnes because I want to write with you, I want to sing with you, I want to perform with you. It will be amazing. I promise.
There.
Love you, Bonnie. All right.
Bonnie Raitt. One of my biggest inspirations for guitar playing and songwriting is an artist named Ani DeFranco. I really love a lot of her early stuff. I like her new stuff too, but like at the time, it was a time and a place for me in my 20s when I first really started writing deeper things, was because of her, because she wrote about things that were uncomfortable and strange and very personal, and her guitar playing style was different, and I always felt insecure about my guitar, but I adapted a lot of my playing listening to her. So I would love to play with her or sing with her at some point. Another person, we did a live people. Let's do dead people.
Dead people.
I'm morbid. I'm the morbid one.
Yeah.
He watches the Disney
Wednesday.
Channel and I watch Forensic Files.
You're Wednesday Addams.
I am Wednesday Addams.
That's a tough one. Come back to me.
Come back to you? Okay. Woody Guthrie.
Okay.
I think that would be fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Folksy fun stuff. Deep stuff.
Gosh.
I know. John Prine.
John Prine. I don't think John Prine's dead yet.
We're just not going to talk about
I don't think he is, because Bonnie just did something with him on the Grammys.
Did she really?
Yes.
Okay.
Love you, Bonnie, once again. Please, call me. Love you. Anyway, I don't know. This is gonna sound cliche, but I would love to write with or play with Michael Jackson because I love his music.
Mm-hmm.
I love the way that he wrote. I love the way that he would. He's so like watching the movie. This Is It.
Mm-hmm.
He's so proactive in shaping those beats and making sure that it locks in.
Right.
And he gets excited. Like I love watching that. And of course, I love Janet Jackson too.
Yeah.
Love you too, Janet. But I love watching his hands-on approach
Mm-hmm.
to. No, here's the beat. No, you feel it, and he gets real excited because I do that too with you. Sometimes you go, you need to sit down for a minute, stop drinking coffee, Barry, because I'm like, but listen, I got this new beat, but I would, I think just to pick his brain or Prince, holy crap, Prince. You kidding me?
Yeah.
The way we were talking the other day, Heath and I, about when he passed away.
Yeah.
They opened the vault. And what was it? If they released one album a year from all the stuff that he never released, they could release one album every year for the next 100 years.
That's insane.
And that's crazy.
Yeah.
But he's brilliant. So yeah, those like old bluesy and like some of the Motown people.
Right.
I'm down.
David Bowie.
David Bowie.
I can stop at that. I have to say David Bowie. I forgot when you said Prince. I went, oh crap, that was like the horrible year that everyone amazing died at the same time. Yeah. David Bowie for sure because that's like my alter ego.
Yeah.
That is a good question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Amber Ellis asks, do you think y'all's stuff will ever be on the radio? And is it on the radio already? Now we do know that some of our songs are on some of the satellite radio stations.
Yep.
We've been told that people have heard us on Sirius XM. Now we need to get to work to try to get other radio stations like around here to play our stuff. So we're working on figuring out how to do that. We do a lot of this stuff just on our own. We don't have like a manager or anyone to tell us how to do it, but we do
have management, but
that's at Dollywood. But yeah. But
yeah, we're trying to figure it out on our own, but I think we're doing pretty good.
But we'll make it happen.
And you can though. You can always go to YouTube. You can go to CD Baby. You can go to Spotify. You can also, which we found out the other night, and I was so stoked about this. You can ask, if I say her name, she's going to respond to me right now, so I can't. But Alexa, if you ask her on your Echo Dot to play any of our music, she will. Yeah. So there's, even though it's not necessarily the radio, you still have access to all of our stuff. What?
Ask her to play it.
Alexa, play Christmas Where We Are by Jada Starr and Barry J.
Christmas Where We Are by Jada Starr and Barry J. Starting now on Amazon Music.
That's it. I love that. And we just figured that out.
Yeah. Like 2 days ago you sent me a text.
Couple of days ago. But anyway, Alexa, stop. Thank you.
That Joker singing?
I don't know, some crazy dude who loves Bonnie Raitt. He's obsessed.
Yeah, he's obsessed with her, and that's okay. You get to ask this next one. You have to ask the whole question.
Okay. I read this one earlier. Bill Bradley, thank you. It says, what to ask? I know, any cover music albums? Are we going to do any of those? He said, I loved how you did some of Aunt Granny's songs, such as Jolene and Applejack, but also a Stevie Nicks song, and certainly I'm sure others would be great to hear. So would we ever do covers on things?
Yeah.
And Barry, how's that bald man's brush working out for you? Ha ha, much love to you both. So the bald man's hairbrush was something very funny. Bill Bradley,
a sweet gift.
It was a very sweet gift. It was really funny. Bill Bradley came to our show and he said, I got something special for you. And I was like, okay. And he said, it's a bald man's hairbrush. Well, basically, it's just the brush without the bristles. It's just a piece of wood that you can rub over your bald head. No, that was fun. I like that. It's working out great.
It's wonderful. Yeah.
But
cover songs.
Cover songs.
We love cover songs. We have focused so much over the past year on trying to write our own original stuff, so that we'd have more of a catalog to work with. But We love doing cover songs, and that's the first stuff we did together. Was those things, and we're going to put out more videos of covers for you guys because it's always fun to hear people you like doing songs that you like. So when we go out together, we have been known. Bill, I've been known to sing quite a bit of Stevie Nicks. I absolutely love singing her stuff. Barry is amazing with me on it. I love it. As he said, he loves to sing. Walking in Memphis, he sings Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. He does an amazing job with just about everything that you do when we're out. We're talking about you.
Oh, shucks. I love you.
Keith Urban. You sing great Keith Urban stuff. I don't know about an album of cover songs. Maybe in the future we could do something like that. I remember Tori Amos did an album once called, I think it was Strange Little Girls. I'm looking at you. I can't remember what it was called. But she did a cover album of like her doing men's songs. She did like an Eminem song.
Ooh, and freaking Ryan Adams did.
And Ryan Adams did 1989.
1989, the Taylor Swift album, which is amazing.
It's so good. It's interesting to hear someone else's perspective of the whole album and hear it from a male voice. It's really unusual. So someday we might do something like that when we're as big as Ryan Adams or Tori Amos.
Right. you do Mother really good.
That's my husband.
Yes.
Thank you for telling us. I love to cover Mother by Danzig.
That's cool.
It's a fun. Crickets again.
Right.
Barry is a lot more country and traditional stuff. I bring some of the odd, heavy business in from time to time.
I like Edwin McCain stuff too, and like Gavin DeGraw. That's stuff that we haven't really. I've never really sung that stuff in front of you.
No, you have not. No, you have not. You do more.
We've
of
got
that.
a lot more of.
You do more of that. Videos. I'll do more Danzig and Iron Maiden.
That sounds good to me. All right, that sounds good.
Okay. This is a really, really good question. It's my turn.
Okay.
Jeepers Peepers asks, how do you juggle family and performing at Dollywood and all the other various venues? How do you protect your singing voices? We don't.
No.
We are in a constant state of panic. It is actually...
Oh, always.
No, it's not. It's really not that hard. Dollywood is so welcoming to our families, to our friends coming to see us. Our schedule at Dollywood is pretty great as far as it's like normal job. We get up in the morning for the Christmas season, for instance. We get up, go to work, be done by like 5 or 6, and head home to the house like everybody else does. It was a lot of fun. I didn't have too much. I don't have a lot of trouble. We homeschool my daughter, and that's still not too terribly much of a challenge. My husband helps me a lot with that too. And as far as Barry and all his fur babies.
Right. Well, now we just added a new one here to our herd.
He has a lizard.
We have 4 dogs and a lovebird that actually, and I will get a video of this for you guys and we'll post it out. I'm a Disney freak, as she said before. I love Disney stuff. And our lovebird will sing the Kim Possible little doo-doo-doo-doo all the time because that's what my text tone is or whatever. So we've got a bird, and I just have taught squeakers how to cat call, which is great. And Heath and I have been working with that, and it's hilarious. And now we have a baby iguana, and we don't know the sex of that iguana for the next 2 years. So its name is Capitan, and so we call it Cappy right now until we find out what it is. But juggling that, it's really not that hard, like Jada said, and we are such a family unit. Jada and her husband Brian and her daughter Abby and our friends Jess and Chantel and of course Heath, we're like a family. So we kind of pick up after each other and
take care of each other.
They
take really good care of us and make sure we don't completely lose our minds. My husband's shaking his head. He's like, and as far as protecting our voices, we're not always the best at it, but we do our very best. We're able to, we usually take a break between shows. Barry has taught me a lot because he had such great experience like working on different shows and has had more training with stuff with college and stuff like that. You knew a lot more tricks than I did, and so you were able to teach me a lot of those, which helped. So it's not as hard as you would think. It's just you have to take care of yourself. If you feel tired at the end of a show day, many times we've ended up going home and doing vocal rest, where I'm very quiet and just text my family, which is fun. And Dolly actually taught me that too. She said that whispering is not as good as and whispering is actually very damaging to your voice when you're trying to rest, and laughing, which. Two of my favorite things. I love ASMR and laughing.
Right.
I love ASMR laughing.
I love it.
Oh, Charlie.
That's our Charlie boy that just
he nudged the tripod.
bumped the tripod.
He's blind. It's okay.
Yeah. He's so
But yeah.
Yeah, it's not that difficult.
No.
If you drink a lot of water, and just take care of yourself, just like everybody else. It's kind of like an athlete.
Protect your exactly.
An athlete has to train muscles in order to be able to do that, play that sport or whatever.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with vocals.
Very true.
Yeah.
We'll do this last
Thank
question.
you for that question.
We're going to answer Miss Jean Webb,
Yes.
who is our friend from the UK.
Love you, Miss
Who
Jean.
is so amazing. We
Miss
love you to
you.
pieces. She asked, when are you visiting the UK? We intended to come last year, but we had some family health stuff that we wanted to stay home and stay close to our people. Everything's fine, of course, now, but we kind of made that decision. But as soon as we can get things together, hopefully in the next year and a half or two, we plan to come to the UK for an extended stay so we can play with you guys. And we'll need to get in touch with you again, and we'll need to plan and work something out.
Yes, because we want
after the
to
season.
come and see you guys. Totally miss you
Yeah,
all.
I've never been to over there at all.
I've never been to the UK either, and it's one of my bucket list places, so we'll definitely have to make that happen.
Yes.
We'll work that out.
For
Miss
sure.
Jean, we love you.
Yes.
And all you guys.
And
Thank you so much
love
for all
you guys.
these questions.
Thank you. This was wonderful. Now, just to let you guys know what we have planned for you guys, the fun little treat we talked about is we've taken some pictures behind the scenes of this video, and we're going to have 3 Instax instant pictures. Those are like the Polaroids, like a half-size Polaroid. They're a lot of fun that we're going to print out for you guys. So if you guys will subscribe, you have to subscribe. And you have to comment, and you have to try to share if you can. Our page, the first several comments that we get, we're going to choose between those people. We're going to wait we're going to release this video, it should be Wednesday.
Sometime
today
week.
is Wednesday, the day we release the
Right.
Today's Sunday.
Right.
And then we're going to edit. But we'll wait until later. The week after the video, we'll announce, we'll choose 3 people at random that we will send a signed behind the scenes photo to you guys from this. So we thought you might like that, I hope. And we'll see how that goes. So please like, subscribe, share, and comment on our YouTube page. We would love to get more viewers so we can make more stuff for you guys. And thank you again. And we can't wait to get more questions. We'll do this again in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So
It'll be a whole lot of fun. Thank you again for everybody that took interest in us. And we really, truly, truly, truly do love you guys.
Yes.
And we appreciate the fact that you show up to our shows and you like our music and you care about what we're doing, because we actually care about you guys too.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Absolutely.
Cool.
And
we'll do this again soon.
Any questions we didn't get to, we will definitely get to on the next one. So you have not been forgotten. We will take care of it.
Thank you guys from Miss Jada
Star.
Star and Barry J. We love you guys. Have a great night.
Bye.